lastly, and most importantly, our enemies are not 7,000 miles from home. They sit in boardrooms. They are CEOs. They are bankers. They are hedge fund managers. They do not live 7,000 miles from home. Our enemies are right here, and we look at them every day. They are not the men and women who are standing on this police line. They are the millionaires and billionaires who control this planet, and we've had enough of it, so they can take their medals back. My name is Chuck.
I'd like to give all glory and praise and honor unto the Most High, and we're going to get into it, man. Now, you see what he said, man. A lot of people are not going to like it, and to some it's going to seem like he's being unpatriotic. You know, and I remember watching this a long time ago, man, you know, and I didn't have understanding back then, you know, but now I have understanding, you know, and we see that the things that he's saying is true. You know, now does this apply to every single rich person? No, it doesn't, man, you know, but to the ones that it do apply to, that's who he's talking about, you know, and it's not only them, you know, you have people in different facets of society that's just like them, man, with that same mindset, you know, and this is what we're going to be getting into today, you know, the mind of the wicked, you know, and this is why I have right here, you know, you have to have the courage to be disliked, man, you know, when you're speaking the truth, and a lot of people don't have that, you know, these prophets back then, you know, they weren't liked by many, they were hated, man, you know, but they had to have that courage to be disliked. You know, because this ain't about competition, man. This ain't about the praises of men. There's a lot of people doing things for the praises of men. And when adversity hit, they can't continue. You know, like the scripture says, they faint in the day of adversity. Why? Because they were doing things for the praises of men. You know, so they didn't have that the courage to be disliked by many and continue, you know, in that walk, man. Oh, man. You know, their hearts weren't into it, man. But nevertheless, we're gonna continue, man. Get into the lesson. Psalm 37:12 says, "The wicked plotted against the just," man. So what does that mean, man? The Most High is saying the wicked is always scheming, always plotting. No. What does that mean? Before we continue, let's look up a definition for that. So right here it says plotting, to engage in a secret plan to accomplish evil or unlawful ends. I'm gonna stop right there. You see that? Engaging in secret plans to accomplish evil or unlawful ends. So it's not good. It's not anything good, man. So they're always plotting. That's what the Most High says. They're always plotting, man. Against who? Against the just. You know, so this is what the Most High says, man, they doing. And why it's always against the just and upright? Because that's who they really fear, man. You know, so now here's the thing, man. The wicked want to do crime and do all manner of wickedness, but they want to do it in peace. You know, for example, somebody with a righteous mindset, let's say they do commit a crime, they understand the law, so they're gonna do their time. You know, I did something wrong, and I'm gonna do my time. But you see, the wicked, they want to do the crime and get off scot-free, and they want to continue to do crimes and get off. You know, for you targeted individuals that's being gang-stalked, what can you do when you get thrown onto this list, you know, this terrorist watch list or whatnot, you know, and you didn't commit any crimes? Every single facet of society is controlled. There's no way you could go, you know. Now, if the police station, the fire station, the hospital, the schools, the courts, the lawyers, you know, all controlled, man, by the wicked. Now, somebody with a righteous based mindset that still believe in the system, they're gonna try, you know, to seek justice, but it's gonna be to no avail, man. You know? So how do you think they came up with this, man? They're constantly plotting, man. This was plotting, you know, and this is to the point where every single thing they do is covered. They have all bases covered, so where they could do literally anything and get away with it, man. So this is what the Most High said, you know, the wicked is doing. They continue doing. They're plotting, and what they're doing? They're plotting against the just because they fear righteous judgment. They fear righteous retribution, man. That's why the scriptures say, you know, or Yeshua HaMashiach was saying, look, Satan is not going to cast Satan out. Like, they don't go against each other. But who are they going against? The just, man. Because those are the only people that could bring retribution to them, man. You know? Oh, man. This is why everything is covered, man. They could do what they want. Like I said, they want to do crimes, but they want to do it in peace, and they don't want to get caught, man. So these things are continually plotting, man, you know, to get the just and upright out of the way. Because those are the only ones that stand in opposition against them, man. That's what it shows you in Psalms 37, man. Verse 12. They're constantly plotting against the just, man. Oh, man. Remember a few years back, Donald Trump said, look, man, if I wanted to, I could go down to Times Square, shoot somebody in the head, and get away with it, man. Why is that, man? Because when you connected to the, you know, these people in society, you know, and you have all these resources like the CIA, the FBI. Look, all you got to do is, you know, pretty much, like the scripture says, the gift destroyed the hearts. You could pay them off. What are they going to do? They're going to roll out, you know, delete the footage, and then do what? Harass anybody that's seen anything or wants to speak up. That's perverting the ways of justice, man. You know? And this is exactly what's going on in society today, man. They constantly plotted to where they could do whatever they want in peace, man. And the ones that stand bold and firm, you know, those are the ones that becomes a problem because, you know, and they're not bending or breaking to their will. They become a problem, man. You know, and they have to keep everybody away from people like that because they want to continue to do all manner of wickedness in peace, man. So they're constantly plotting and scheming, not against each other, like Yeshua HaMashiach said, Satan is not going to cast Satan out, but against the just, man. Oh, man, let's bring up some verses, man. Proverbs 6:16 through 19. These things doth the Most High hate. Yea, 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, hand that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked imaginations, man. Feet that be swift to run into mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among the brethren, man. So their hearts is the hearts of the wicked is constantly devising wicked imaginations, man. You know, that they may get off, you know, so they can continue to do what they want. You know, this program, man, it was a heart that devises wicked things so they can continue to do what they want, man. You know, what can you do? Oh, man. Let's keep going. So this is exactly what I'm saying. Ecclesiasticus 13:22 through 12. A rich man beginning to fall is held up by his friends. What does that mean? When he gets in trouble, he's connected to these, and I don't even call them friends. You could say associates, you know, that's like-minded with the same mindset as them, you know, that's ready to help them, you know. A gift destroyed the heart. They could just pay these people off, you know. These are his associates. Once again, a rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends. He gets in trouble, man. I got you. You red-handed. You caught. You know, these people is coming in to help him out. You know, help him cover his wickedness. He or she. You know, they're not going to the courts. You know, because that's where righteous judgment is. You know, if we keeping things on a fair playing field. Nah, they don't want to go there. You know, they already have their people in there, you know, to pervert justice, man. Right here. But a poor man being down is thrust away by his friends. Look, a poor when a poor man, let's just say he's in the right, you know, but he's going up against, you know, people greater than him. He or she is going up against people greater than him. Look, they get your own friends to put that dagger in your back, man. You know, a poor man being down is thrust away by his friends. Your friends don't want nothing to do with you no more. But it says right here, the rich man beginning to fall is held up by his friends, man. Oh, man. Let's keep going. When a rich man falleth, he hath many helpers. Look, his friends, his associates, man. These are his helpers. You know, that like I said, you know, let's say they shot somebody in broad daylight. They gonna come, you know, they dispatch the CIA, delete the footage, you know, get all their minions to come, harass the crap out of you, you know, so they can walk away scot-free, man. And how did they get to this point? Because they was constantly plotted and schemed to get there. Somebody with a righteous mindset is not thinking like that, bro. Not thinking like that. They thinking like, look, I did the wrong thing, I'm gonna do my time, you know. Let's keep going. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet men justify him. Look, man. Men justify him, man. Even though he's doing the wrong thing. The poor man slipped, and yet they rebuked him too. He spake wisely and could have no place. Look, man, he spoke wisely. He spoke the truth. He's telling the truth. Look, they ain't want nothing to do with that. But they hearken on to, you know, the lies. They didn't justify him, man. But they justified that rich man. You know, why? Because he could just, you know, he hath many helpers, man. A lot of people that help him when he fall. They don't want to, like I said, they want to do crime, and when they want to do it in peace, man. A rich man beginning to fall is upheld by his friends, but the poor man is thrust down away by his friends, man. Look how many people is going to turn their back on you, even when you right, man. They don't care, you know. Oh, man. And then you have, you know, a lot of people that think they doing the right thing. But right here, it said, look, if your ruler's hearken on to lies, all his servants are wicked. Everybody under him is wicked, man. You know, and they may be ignorantly wicked because, look, they don't know better. You know, but if the person at the top is hearkening on the lies and doing all evil, everybody underneath him, you know, automatically adopts it, you know, into that mold, into that frame, you know, and they carry that torch for him, you know. So it's a lot of wicked servants doing all manner of wickedness out here, man. You know, this is what's happening. So I'm not gonna make this one too long, man. So I just wanted to make this a little short lesson, man, so you can see, you know, the reason why things are the way they are, you know, and you have absolutely no power. It's because the wicked, they're not playing fair. And they're constantly plotting and scheming to the point where, and infiltrated everything to where they could do whatever the hell they want out here, you know? And that's why things are the way they are, you know? And it's not, and like I said, it's not, and when I say the wicked, it's like people with that same mindset, but, you know, they band together, man. They're tightly knit together. You know, some of them, they may not even like each other, but when it comes to defending these lies, they're gonna stick together. So what's all this for at the end of the day, man? So they could continue to do all manner of wickedness in peace, man. You know, and rule over the just. And then try to convert your mindset over to it, you know. Because it just seems like everybody's doing it. You know, that's the right thing. Just because everybody's doing it don't mean that it's right, man. You know, scripture says, you know, there were 7,000 that didn't bow down to Baal when Elijah the prophet was complaining that everybody turned over. The Most High told him, look, man, I still got 7,000 soldiers out there that didn't bow down to this beast yet, man. You know, when it seemed like everybody bowed down and turned over, the Most High told him, nah, I still got people out there, you know. So All praises to the Most High, man. Hopefully this was edifying.